Hey, what's going up, guys? Welcome to another video of the Gaming Cube. And today, I'm going to show you guys how to make money on Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Alright? So, what I first need you to do is buy a CEO office. And by doing this, you need to go to the internet. Oh, if it will let me. There you go. Okay, so we gotta go on your phone. Go to the internet, go to money and services, Dynasty Executive, and you gotta buy yourself a pretty decent office. It doesn't have to be the Maze Bank Tower, but it doesn't need to be like as cheap as the Maze Bank West or whatever, because they can be pretty expensive. I'm just saying. So after you do that, you're gonna have to be introduced to something like this. It could be, it could look different, whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is the business. The CEO office is what you need to start the business, right? So after you buy a CEO office, which costs a couple $1,000,000, you're probably going to need it to raise a bunch of more money by doing heists and stuff. So after you do that, you got to go onto your desktop, and you're going to see 3 different slots: special cargo, vehicle cargo, and special vehicle work, okay? So at first, you're probably not gonna have enough money to go straight off to vehicle cargo or special vehicle work. You're gonna probably have enough money to just barely get some nice special cargo. So at first, you're probably just gonna need some extra cash. All right, let's be honest. So you probably want to buy like a nice warehouse, whatnot, and start up your business. Once you save enough money by doing this, you might have enough money. It will take a long time, but you might have enough money to get to the vehicle cargo. This is literally the best business in the game for multiple reasons. One of them being is it's so profitable and it's so easy to do. All you gotta do is click source vehicle, and it goes usually steal vehicle, bring it to your warehouse, and then export it for 10 times more the profit. And it didn't even cost you a dime, unless you break it. So what happens is when you click source vehicle, which is right here, you go into like a mission, right? And on your way back, you can you gotta bring over your vehicle to your warehouse. And when you're doing that, it could be damaged. If it gets damaged, you make less money. So that's what you want to do. But I mean, if you lose a couple $1,000s, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, you still get more profit. Okay, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna drive over here, but I'm gonna show you the vehicle warehouse really you're paying for location. So don't go ahead and buy yourself the most expensive one in the game. It's really not worth it. Just buy yourself, and that cheapest one is fine, or the second cheapest one, whatever. It costs a lot of money, and you're gonna probably need to be saving a lot, because honestly, it took me a while to grind to make money for it. So I finally did, and so now here I'll show you right now. And it's over here. I personally got the one over here, but there are tons of different things. So over here, I'm just gonna drive over here. But I was gonna say, so for the vehicle warehouse things, there is different types of export missions. There are specialist, private, and showroom, right? And showroom is where you just upgrade it a little bit and then export it for a little bit more. But the best one is specialist, because you get the most profit and receive more value overall. Like I'll show you right over here. So the problem with getting the one I got is there's a gang nearby. So whenever I'm bringing my car over, there's always the possibility of getting attacked by a gang or something similar to that, but it doesn't really matter. But I do recommend, guys, that you have someone to play with you while doing this, because I did most of it by myself and it was hard. Like, it took a lot of effort and a lot of time out of my hands. And to be completely honest with you, It's not the most easiest thing, though. Let's just put it like that. But if you have an extra friend or extra 2 buds that can come with you to help you out, and you can pay them as associates, then it's all good, you know. So, see, this is the gang I'm talking about over here. There's a bunch of gangs over here, so getting your car over here might be a challenge, but overall not too much. So here is the vehicle warehouse right here. You just want to step inside here. You can't bring your standard personal vehicles in it because you gotta have room for your runs you steal, but you can also steal underground. So here are some of the cars I stole. So some of them are really top price and some of them are standard, but these are pretty good cars nonetheless. So this one right here is worth $2 million right here. And then you can sell it for $100,000 and you pay nothing for it. So it's really just you steal a car, you put it in here, then you sell it for however. But be sure if you buy this, you have like a little bit of backup cash because it is hard. Okay, like it is hard not to like ruin your car coming over here. There are tons of gangs shooting at you. They respawn every 10 seconds. You just need someone to back you up. That's what I was saying. So here are my cars. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 of them, and I have 2 standard ranges and 4 top ranges. Top ranges can go from like 1 million up. Standard ranges are like around 100,000 and up. And if you export it top ranges, they obviously give you more money. Export standard ranges and they give you less money. So what you want to do is you want to click this export button right here and look right here. Market value of selected vehicles 1,135,100. You did not pay for that. Remind yourself, you did not pay anything for these cars. You just stole them, right? So when you steal these cars, then you can export them. This is how much money you make for each one. If you want to do a private, you make 40,000. Showroom, you make 60,000. And for high-end modifications required cost for specialist dealer, you make 100,000 minus 20,000. You make $80,000 from doing that, which is a crazy amount of money. And if you do that, like every 15 minutes, you can make yourself tons of cash. And then after, you can just be the king of Los Santos. Okay, this is one of the most valued businesses in the game, and this is recommended by tons of other YouTubers. So I definitely recommend it if you have GTA Online and you're wondering how to get yourself on some cash. This is how you do it. 100%. You need to start a business. Okay, but I do again make sure you have someone to play with to help you out with this because it is fairly difficult to export these cars by yourself because all the gangs and stuff like that. And if it damages on your way over there, it could lose the value of it. So you just want to make sure you have someone helping you out, like a bodyguard, just to make sure you have something guarding you from all the gang attacks. If you don't have someone to play with you, then you can just call up Merryweather and ask them for like a backup helicopter or anything like that. And yep, I think that's it. So if you guys are wondering how to make some cash on GTA Online, that's how you do it. Please subscribe and like the video, and sorry for not posting in a long time. I trust you. There are some awesome surprises coming up in the YouTube channel. Stay tuned. Leave a like. Peace.